Welcome to this episode of Reseller TV with your host Josh here and my co-host Logan from the X-Men. This is the early 2000s figure. He sold for $12. He was a medium seller. He hasn't been listed for too long, so if you find him for $1 and you want to make $10, that's about what you'll get with that. And then I sold this vintage Oregon Ducks polo shirt, $20 for that, and it's sold pretty quickly. I did $900 yesterday. I was after midnight. I was still awake. I got 3 sales after midnight for over $200. So that would have put me at $1,100 for a 24-hour period. But of course, it was after midnight, so it didn't count towards my $900 for yesterday. So those will be on tomorrow's video. Someone bundled like some pennies, like $60 in pennies, which crazy to think about. I never would have looked for pennies, or anything like that, but they're in a storage unit, and I try to sell everything from storage unit. So anyways, $900. Yesterday was Monday, today's Tuesday. Bolos, couple big ticket items back here that sold quick, so stay tuned until the end. Or if you're on Facebook or Reels or whatever, I would say watch all parts of this video because there's a lot of good stuff going out. Let's get into everything. So this is Muppet Babies. This sold immediately for $70 on Etsy. I got it $8 at a yard sale. Becca, it's been sitting for a little while. Sold for $10. This person wanted a immediate positive feedback because they paid immediately, but I have it set up to where you have to pay immediately, so I don't know if that's really a reason to give positive feedback or not, but this Venom comic book is $10. And then we got Sport Magazine Jerry West, $20. And then this Vanity Fair sold immediately out of a storage unit, $20 on them. And then this Adidas jacket is super nice. What other than that spot? I'll get that up. But been sitting for like four years probably. Pretty crazy that nice jacket, and then finally sold for $15. This Wrangler Western wear sold almost immediately, less than a month, and it sold for $30. We got a little dwarf here, got bundled with this magnet. It's a angelfish magnet. They sold for $15. This is a 1974 Sergeant Remco. I think it was some kind of Remco, I believe it was. Sold on Etsy for $20. I always buy Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. Sells really well. These guys sold for over $30 on Etsy. We already went over Wolverine earlier. Ridge Racer 64 sold. This is just the box, nothing else. This sold for $35 for just the box and 64 box. This sold for $35. Hires root beer. And then we have this, one of the best sales of the day. It is a Bud Light light up sign, never been used. I bought it at a yard sale for $20 and it sold for $120. We have this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Totally Terrible Night. I believe I paid like $50 for this, and it sold immediately on auction for $125. And then the best sale of the day, I got this at a yard sale for $1, and it sold for $390, which is, I think, a little bit on the lower end. I think they can sell upwards of even more than that, especially, if this had all the pieces to it, it goes for a lot more. But for $1, for someone buying it for almost $400, I will take that all day. Bolo, Transformers, Metroplex, look out for that. And then that's all, guys. Thanks.